Hello and welcome to Hocking Hills, Ohio. So this is Ash Cave, right? We're in Ash Cave, which I guess technically isn't the state park, but I feel like Hocking Hills is just a combination of all those things. But I will be giving you a behind the scenes or in the scenes look of Hocking Hills so you can see what we've seen and what it's like. It's been raining all day, so I don't know how well this is going to go. So may or may not be able to record a lot of it. If not, you'll find out that in the future. But here we go. So this is actually Ash's Cave, and the videos do not do it justice. This thing is huge. I don't know if you can see that above me. Like, it is massive. There's a really cool waterfall over there. This is probably about, I would say, 20 minutes away from the actual Hocking Hills State Park, which we're going to go to next. But it's definitely somewhere I would recommend stopping because it is gorgeous. There's a couple trails that we went on that were technically off the trail. It wasn't really a trail. It looks like you go up and around that way to get out of here, but I can't complain. This place is absolutely gorgeous. Highly recommend stopping here if you go to Ohio and you're wanting to check out the Hocking Hills area. There's a bunch of different state parks around this area, so I'm thinking that you can't really just stay in one place. You're gonna have to really adventure around. I wish we had more time because it looks like there's a lot of places we should be going. Here's a better view of the Fury mentioned waterfall. It's, I would say, what, 25 feet up there? How tall would you say that is? 25, 50 feet? No idea, somewhere in that range. But it goes in this little little puddle over here. It doesn't really look like it goes anywhere from there, but it's pretty amazing. This is one of many waterfalls at Hocking Hills, and it's pretty gorgeous. So after you get up those stairs that I was just showing you, there's a sign that says Cedar Falls, 2 miles. So we decided to go ahead and take that. So it's gonna be a little bit longer before we get to the state park, but that's okay. I heard Cedar Falls is absolutely amazing, so I definitely want to see it. It's only a 2-mile hike from the Ash Cave that we just went to, so might as well walk it. We've been in the car for what feels like a day and a half straight. Our campsite that we got turned out to be way out in the middle of nowhere, about an hour from anything. So lots of driving. I think we racked up a total, I think we're about 600 miles, how much we've driven so far. So quite a bit of driving. So it feels good to finally get out and stretch our legs. And this is very pretty. We actually seen the top of the fall over there. It said do not go over there, so enter at your own risk. So next up, I'll show you Cedar Falls. On our way to Cedar Falls, we found this giant watchtower. Kind of reminds me of the one that we found in Brown County State Park, but this time we're actually going to climb it and see what it looks like. These little fire lookouts are so cool and so tall. Here's some little info for it. I don't know if you can see any of this, but welcome to pause the video and read what you want. Here's what the view from the top looks like. Pretty high up here, in case you can't tell. Perfect way to see if there's any fire anywhere. Unfortunately, you can't go all the way up. This is locked. That'd be pretty fun though. But definitely a gorgeous view. So we decided to backtrack a little bit. So we're gonna park halfway at Cedar Falls. But I want to point out how like beautiful and green it is, and then boom, Forbidden Forest. It's just like a light turned off. I don't even understand it, but it is gorgeous. I love walking through these darker, more ominous looking woods. Hard telling what you'd find here. So we made it to Cedar Falls. So, well, the rest area at Cedar Falls. We had a brief lunch, and now we're going to head down to see the actual falls themselves. Okay, so we found Cedar Falls. It is pretty gorgeous. It's amazing how everything at this park kind of looks like it's a big water park or amusement park or something you'd see in Jurassic World or something along those worlds. Tori. Leaf. Found a little bit of an off-road trail. It's a little bit off the trail, which some people say you shouldn't do. Hi, Tori. But that's when you see the best things. Looks like this is a little way from Cedar Falls. Looks like you can actually take that corner. It might go all the way to Cedar Falls. I'm not sure. We're not gonna follow it. We're actually looping back. We're going to Old Man's Cave next, but this was pretty. I wanted to show you it. I don't know who it is who does this and stacks all these rocks, but it is the coolest thing ever. I see it at every state park and I absolutely love it. So whoever takes the time to do this, kudos. 12 points to Gryffindor for you. So on the way to Old Man's Cave, you'll actually come across a bunch of cool obstacles. Some of them are these man-made into the rock steps, and there's a couple other things along the way too, which are pretty amazing. Honestly, you can't go wrong at this park. Like, it's just so incredible. There's so much to see, so much to do, so much scenery. It's pretty incredible. It's on a whole nother level compared to the Indiana parks. I definitely recommend, like I recommend everyone, finding a good pair of hiking shoes that are waterproof. So there is a bunch of water obstacles that you're gonna have to go through. Without proper footwear, you're gonna experience some wet footsies. But next time you see me, we'll be at Old Man Cave. Unless I see something amazing that I just can't help but show you guys, which probably will happen because it keeps happening. Okay, on the way to Old Man's Cave, we found this beautiful, and again, looking like amusement park style stairway carved into the steps. There's the wonderful Tori joining me as always. I keep trying to wait until we get to Old Man's Cave, but it's just not happening. There's just too many cool things around here. And this is just one of many. Like, it is absolutely gorgeous. And it feels like there's about a 5 to 10 degree difference being inside of these little caverns than it does everywhere else. I'm not even gonna try to rate these parks, this park in particular, because it's too good. It blows anything in Indiana away. I just give this a solid 10 in amazement all the way around. If you can come here, be here, because it doesn't get much better. There's so many cool, amazing things to see, and it just keeps getting better and better every time we turn a corner. Okay, so still on the trail to Old Man's Cave. Looks like we're gonna be visiting the visiting center beforehand. Probably stopping to get a snack, but we did come across some amazing waterfalls along the way. I didn't get any footage because there's so many people, but I swear this is just like a natural amusement park. It just keeps getting better and better every time we find something. The entire way to the visiting center is pretty much cut into the stone. So many hours spent chipping away these, I'm sure. Looks like you have to go through this little cave too, which is pretty awesome. That's just amazing. In our never-ending quest to find Old Man's Cave, we did find the visiting center. It's pretty nice. We didn't get a chance to go inside though because it closes at 4 and it is way past that right now. So we missed that out. We're still kind of lost, I'm not gonna lie. We're trying to find Old Man's Cave. Apparently we passed it, but we're gonna loop back around and see how that goes. Okay, so we're coming up on one of the coolest bridges I've ever seen for a crossing, like a man-made crossing. It is completely carved out of stone. It's absolutely amazing. I seen this in a YouTube video before we came because we did a little bit of research to make sure we seen everything we wanted to see. And this has got to be one of the coolest things ever. I mean, check this out. They're just solid cement bricks carved out of these things. That is beyond cool. We have achieved Old Man's Cave, finally. It's spoopy dark in here.
Sounds so nice though. Holy cow.
I absolutely love that they make these little caves inside the rocks. It is incredible. There's an even better view of Old Man's Cave is one of the waterfalls that Hocking Hills is so well known for. This is absolutely incredible. You need to get a GoPro for this stuff. About to walk through another cave. Waterfalls galore. Absolutely love it. Looks like we get to go through another little tunnel. I can't believe they don't do anything like this so far from what we've seen from Indiana state parks. They really went all out to make this feel like some kind of an amusement park. Everything's just completely carved into the side of the brick. Which is absolutely amazing. The views just always keep getting better. So a lot of people get disappointed because they think of a cave and they think of like a big mouth opening inside of a cliff, but this is still pretty impressive. Not complaining at all. So that is Old Man's Cave. Next up is going to be the Devil's Bathtub. So we'll see where the devil gets clean. Okay, here we are. The Devil's Bathtub, where the devil goes to get clean. So when we watched a YouTube video of this, the dude actually climbed down there and almost fell into it. So I'm not gonna make that mistake, even though I think I could probably make it. But it is pretty cool. It's like a little ravine. Got this nice little bridge that goes across it. Here's the overview. So there you have it. That is the Devil's Bathtub. Pretty nice. Amazing views as always. Okay, so we are taking the red trail back. It looks like it's probably an easier trail. There's only 3 trails from what I can tell at Hocking Hills. There's a yellow, blue, and red, which is really cool. I love the color-coded system they used. That's really nice. Blue trail was amazing. That's where all the cool stuff is. Red trail looks like it's gonna be kind of like an intermediate to beginner trail, which is perfect because we're a little tired after hiking everything we did today. It was a blast. I cannot recommend this enough. I hope that this video did it justice. I guarantee it didn't, though. You have to experience this for yourself. But we're gonna head home now. Well, head back to the tent, probably eat some dinner, relax, call it a night, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit the subscribe button and the like button. Hit the bell to stay up to date as we post a video every Sunday at noon. We really appreciate you watching this, and until next time, stay dedicated.